And when they clean a room, housekeepers in the hotel sector encounter the strangest circumstances. You will be astonished, though, at what happened to Christina. Welcome to USA Stories channel. Do not forget to subscribe and activate the bell button to receive all new updates. Now let's go to the story. Across the globe, the hotel sector is one of the main producers of jobs. Thousands of travelers, business people, and vacationers check into hotels every day. The housekeeper's responsibility is to ensure that everything is spotless for the next visitor when they go. Day after day, this cycle continues with little to no recognition for the labor of the cleaning crew, since housekeepers are frequently seen as anonymous, faceless people. To honor the diligent job this woman does at her hotel every day, we have decided to name her Christina. Christina was a kind young lady who was in dire need of work because she was not making any money at the moment. She seized the chance when she heard someone discussing a nearby hotel in Utah that was in need of a maid. The hotel's housekeeping staff changed jobs often. She could take care of her fundamental financial issues if she could stay with the work. Christina's dream profession would have allowed her to serve people, but she was unable to follow her dream career path due to certain errors she had made as a young person. She thought she could create a happy life for herself if she saved enough money. Christina had to have some bravery to contact the hotel management and submit her application. She had experienced a great deal of rejection over the last few months, which had completely destroyed her confidence. However, she was aware of her commitment and willingness to put in a lot of effort. She was willing to really get her hands filthy and did not think housework was a lesser job. The manager, Jeff, was taken aback by Christina the instant she entered the motel. Regretfully, he thought she was overqualified for the position and had doubts about her motivations. He saw that she was a cheerful, industrious individual with strong organizing abilities. He didn't want to hire her, give her some time to learn, and then let her go in a few months. Sadly, this was the pattern followed by every prior housekeeper who was unable to handle the visitors' antics. What sort of conduct may be so offensive or disgusting that individuals would just quit their jobs? The condition in which some visitors may leave a hotel room would surprise you. Some individuals shrug off disagreeable tasks and leave things broken or messy, placing all the blame on the staff. Jeff noticed right away that Christina wasn't like the other. Her disposition was vivacious, and she didn't appear to back down from a challenge. Upon assigning her the first trial room to tidy, he remained outside the door and saw her humming and singing while she worked on one of the hotel's dirtiest rooms. Jeff was incorrect about Christina's ability to maintain this upbeat outlook, as she quickly demonstrated. Christina never gave up. Even though she had to deal with dirty rooms every day, she also continued to sing, smile, and work hard. The rooms she left behind were immaculate in every way. Jeff quickly discovered that Christina has strong organizational and managerial abilities. She set up several processes to save time and operate in a planned and organized way after a few weeks at the hotel. Though Christina possessed many admirable traits, her ability to treat each visitor equally impressed out the most. The couple vacationing on a tight budget received the same attention as the brightest man dressed in a business suit. Christina showed kindness and consideration to each and every guest who entered the hotel. It is not common for a maid to take on the role of a travel agent. Soon, news of this kind, industrious woman working at the hotel began to circulate. Meanwhile, Josh Gibson and Kyle Orifice, two pals, were working very hard on several projects for their YouTube channel, Give Back Films. They always sought to set an example by being unselfish themselves in an effort to encourage others to conduct good things for others. They were prepared to use their medium to demonstrate to the world that giving frequently brings considerably more delight than getting. They visited Christina's hotel as she worked on various projects in the Utah region. They learned that Christina had just recently started working here and was in severe need of assistance after talking to other staff members. She was working hard and maintaining a brave front, but she was barely making ends meet. That's when one of their schemes began to take form. Josh and Kyle realized after consulting with one another that they needed the hotel owner's help. When he finally consented to let them arrange a surprise for Christina at the hotel, they were pleasantly delighted. Then, in the hotel room they had hired, the two pals installed a few covert cameras. They were determined not to miss the big revelation. The surprise came at the hotel on the scheduled day. Christina didn't seem to have anything unusual to be concerned about. When she arrived at work, she got to work cleaning the first room. When she saw the typical mess that visitors leave behind, she made the decision to handle it as positively as she could. She conducted her work with dignity and respect, even though there was little to no gratitude for what she accomplished. She always left every room immaculate, treating the visitors with the deference they did not deserve. Christina was going through the rooms systematically when she reached the one where Josh and Kyle were said to be staying in. She began gathering up some of the things that were left on the floor as the bed was in its typical state of disarray. She was always grinning and humming, focusing her thoughts on the things that brought her joy. After cleaning the bathroom and the room, she went to the bed and arranged the cushions the way hotels normally do. She peered at the linen and noticed an odd protrusion showing through. Christina sighed, unsure of what to anticipate. She was a little afraid of what those two men may have left for her to uncover, because she had before discovered odd and filthy objects tucked beneath the sheets or under the pillows. She was aware that some individuals take great pleasure in placing others in awkward situations, and she was beginning to believe that the YouTubers belonged to that group. Nevertheless, she had work to do. She very carefully raised the sheets. Christina's hands shot to her lips at what she witnessed next, causing her to gasp for air. She had worked at the hotel for a long time, but she had never seen anything like this. Was this an error or a test? She instantly glanced around the room to make sure no one had followed her in. The companions would not be returning for at least another hour, having went for a stroll an hour earlier. She might have easily grabbed that item and run, but she was a moral person and wanted to do the right thing. Christina didn't realize until then that her recent discovery had a small letter attached to it. Tears welled up in her eyes, and she had to force herself to read it. She couldn't make sense of what she had discovered in the bed that morning until she had calmed down and digested the words. Christina was still in disbelief at what she saw. There was a large sum of money carefully arranged on the bed. It was obviously a big amount of money, but she had no clue how much it was. This was not only Christina's blessing, but also served as a helpful reminder for us to cherish the services provided by individuals like housekeepers. What a lovely gesture. When on vacation, have you ever shown gratitude to valets, housekeepers, receptionists, or other staff members? How were you able to achieve that? Leave a comment below to let us know. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you later. Please remember to subscribe to our channel, give us a thumbs up, and turn on the notification bell so you won't miss any of our videos. If you enjoyed the tale, the next video that plays on your screen will probably move you too.